All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 7. And we're going to play an alternative shot this time because you'll see what I did last time was like a bunker bump, which is definitely something you can technically do, but it won't be as easy with like a kingmaker ball. It won't be something that I would really recommend even trying for. It's going to be significantly harder. So we're going to change the way that we go about doing this. It is probably going to be ideal to have a cataclysm, but I'm going to try to do it with a sniper, which is going to kind of put me a little bit out of range. So another good option would maybe be a guardian, for example. So what the guardian would do is it would keep that range. You really won't need your ball guide for this shot because it's really going to change significantly, and we're going to be adding a lot of curl anyway. So with that in mind, I'm thinking something along the lines of maybe 5 in the backspin, somewhere around here. Maybe even just a little bit more than this, 5.5 I'm thinking, because we're going to be adding so much curl. Now, in terms of our ring play, we're going to have to go at least 13, I think. And also keep in mind that I'm pulling my rings a little bit shallow. So you're going to see that I'm pointing them maybe just a little bit more back towards the left. And we're going to need to curl on top. So I'm thinking something along the lines of that much curl. And it's just coming up a bit short. So maybe stick to 5, but it looks like distance-wise or amount of curl that was shooting towards the hole. So that was a pretty good adjustment overall. I might have been just a little bit light on my ring adjustment because it almost seemed to hit just a little bit too much of that downslope on the initial hop, which means that I might have been under adjusted on my rings. So 13 might not have been enough there. But your pull angle is going to be very critical there. So make sure that you are pulling your ring shallow, more towards the tee box, as opposed to longer, because when you add that curl, it's going to overshoot and land longer. And if you're not pulling back enough rings and pulling more towards the straight sideways, it's going to land significantly longer and you might clip the rough. My opponent in my old guide actually ended up doing that. So that's what you want to protect against. So keep that in mind. But overall, that looks like a pretty good starting point. It just needed to maybe tweak just a little bit more of that backspin and maybe just like one more ring, because if I would have went one more ring, it probably would have bounced higher and hit less of the downslope, which would have caused the ball to actually go longer on its run out. So the spin amount seems like pretty good. So maybe like 5.25, 5 at the very least on the backspin, and just try to get that land zone to land just a little bit more on the flat there before it gets to that downslope. So good luck, and I'll see you guys on the next one.